what I just saw, because this just freaked me out. It's so true. It's so irrelevant, y'all. It's so scary. Like, I was saying some real bold prayers. I was saying some bold prayers, and I asked the Lord. I said, God, like, show me the end of times. Like, what is that gonna look like? What does that look like, the end of times? And I'm trying not to cry right now because it's so real. And I don't wanna um I'm gonna leave out some parts, like with people's names and stuff, because the way God sent me the dream, He used personal people in my life, um, to show me these things. So one of the first things that I saw, which is so scary, and I'm giving y'all signs of the end of times. First sign I saw was, um, it would look like it was a witchcraft. It was a witchcraft ceremony, and it was so scary. Like, when I walked in the room, I saw a person, and he was doing a witchcraft ceremony on his son, on his own son. And when I walked in, I just screamed like, ah, ah, like it was like more, it was like a terrifying scream. Like, I was freaked out, and I was scared for my life. So when I saw that, I had backed out the room, and then that's when God showed me, like, okay, so that's number one. Number one is, um, it's a lot of witchcraft, a lot of sorcery, like, it's a lot of and that's what's going on in the world, where it's like everybody doing drugs, everybody smoking, everybody, like, that's a part of sorcery, that's a part of witchcraft too. And then that's when I saw that there's going to be a lot of fake Christians out here. There's going to be a lot of lukewarm Christians. That's another sign of of the end of times. There's going to be so many lukewarm Christians. They wolves in sheep's clothing. They be acting like they're Christian, but on the inwardly they're really wicked. They're really sour on the inside. And that's another thing that it saw me. Then what I saw was, when I walked outside, well, it was in the nighttime at the time. So I walked outside my house, and it was a gate, and it was a pig, and the pig had a face on it, and the pig was gloating about how he did indecent, like, I'm not indecent, disgusting, like, I'm looking for a word right now. It did defiling, that's the word I was trying to say, defiling acts with men, like, and what that represented was, that God showed me, was that was demons. Demons are going to be having sex with us. And I'm not just trying to scare y'all, and I'm really talking to the conscious ones right now. The conscious community that understand a little bit more of what I'm talking about right now. I saw basically what that symbolized. It was demons having sex with humans. And how you could be like, oh, how does that happen? There's a lot of ways. It could be your fornication that you're in. You don't know who's behind that person, or who's inside of that person that you're sleeping with. Or it can I'm gonna go to another part later, but it basically, like, you can be in a covenant with a demon, like, you don't even know it. Like, you can have spirits around you, demons around you, and things in you that you didn't even know that you had, that's trying to ruin your life. And that's what I saw. Like, the demon was gloating, it was excited, it was like confident, like, yeah, like, it was like, yeah, this is what I did to him, like, I put it all in it, like, yeah, yeah, y'all, yeah. And I was like, just shocked, like, wow, like, demons is having sex with us. And even in the book of Genesis, like, it's said, like, how Satan's angel, they just saw our beauty, like they want us, like, demons are in love with us, they want our bodies, they want to take us, they want to ruin our life. It gives them joy to ruin our lives and all that stuff. But that's like the spiritual side of That's like in the spirit world type stuff that I'm speaking of right now. Oh Lord. Now, another thing that I saw was the next day I had it started to be morning time, and I had looked up behind my house and it was so much fire. Like it was so much fire. I was terrified. I literally was trying to pack up everything. Like I wouldn't, and the part about it is so bad was I was trying to pack light. I wasn't even trying to pack really nothing, but I was trying to get my phone, my charger, and I was trying to just stuff it in my pockets. But I was like, dang, I was gonna leave the door, and then I turned back like, dang, like I just might as well take my whole purse. So I tried to go take my purse or whatever, or I don't even know what I was trying to do, but I was just ruffling because I was so panicked, and I was so like, you know how you in a panic state, you don't even know what you're doing. So I was in a panic state, and I was trying to get my stuff or whatever, and I saw one of the people that I know, and the people, and she just looked up. She did not, the way she looked at, like she didn't care that it was fire in the back. She didn't care that fire was about to come burn the house down. And that's another sign that it's the end of times. People, and I'm talking about, and there's it's so many people, and it's not even just one type of people, like one type of generation, nothing like that. Y'all don't care. Like, what is wrong with this world? Like, they don't care. They don't care that it's the end of times. They like, oh, when Jesus come, I'll meet him. Y'all been saying this for years that Jesus is gonna come. He ain't here yet. Like, that's how y'all acting. She did not care that it was the end of times. She didn't care that it was fire coming. She didn't take heed to the signs that I saw, that I was like, wow. She did not take heed to it. It was creepy. She was just sitting there calm. And I was like freaking out, like, oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get this, get prepared to leave. So I'm leaving. I saw the fire. I was like, ooh, like it was just shocked me, like, ooh. And then what it looked like, I'm gonna give you an example so it can show you what it looked like. It looked like what was going on in California with the forest fires, how everything in the fire's way, it was just burning down, just down the street, everything was just burning. And then what else did I see? Then I had tried to grab my stuff, and I was gonna take my bike out the street, but instead all of a sudden I just hit a bus. So I just hopped on the bus, like without even thinking. I just hopped on the bus. When I hopped on the bus, I was like, dang, I forgot my stuff. Like I forgot my phone, I forgot my bike, like I forgot I had brought the charger, but I didn't bring my phone. So I mean, I don't even know what I symbolized, but I'm gonna tell you later. So what I saw when I was going down, there's another sign that is at the top. There's gonna be a lot of child sex abuse. It's gonna be a lot of that type of things going on, and it hurt my heart. It was just horrible. Like I saw a lot of sexual slavery and trafficking, and for children though. This is what I saw. A lot of people abusing children. That's what I saw. And when I got off, I don't know what happened when I got off. When I got off, I was trying to get back up. So, when I got off, I remember being in a different state, and I would end up being in Georgia for some reason. So when I was in Georgia, like I think that was a part of like God showing me like it's everywhere, like it's everywhere. So I don't know the significance of me going to Georgia, but all I remember is I had went and I had spoke to some people, and for some reason I was looking for a new place to live or something. Like it was weird. I was looking for an apartment or something. I don't know. So I guess that means something too. I was looking for a new place to live. I don't know. So then, Lord help me. Then after that, somehow I was with my little sister. Shout out to Ariel. Hey, I love you, girl. My little sister Ariel. I love her. I really do. I was with her, and me and Ariel, we have a history where I'm white, she black. Like we opposite. Like up, down, whatever you want to call it. Like we're literally the opposite. Like the opposite. And I love her. And I had then I had a vision where I was with her and we was riding down on the bus and I was telling her, man, I left my phone, we gotta go back. I left my bike, we gotta go back, whatever. And that's when she also was with her friend and we was all at this little town center, so we had to walk up. It's like we had a train station or something, so we had to walk up to go get my bike to go back to my house. I left my phone. So as we walk in, it was this person. The person, it was a lesbian, and I was trying to preach the gospel to her, and it was like, it wasn't even normal how she rejected me when I tried to, because I mean, I evangelize, and I also, God uses me to prophesy as well. Um, so, but the most thing I enjoy is really evangelizing, like going out to the streets and preaching the gospel and getting guided to where God wants me to go and stuff like that. Which y'all will learn so much about me soon, as we grow on this YouTube channel. But I was trying to preach the gospel to her, and she told, like I'm telling y'all, she was calling me all types of B words and all types of stuff. It was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe how much, because I was so common, I couldn't believe how much she just cussed me out and rejected me trying to preach to her the gospel. So that's another sign that LGBTQ community are gonna try to take over. They're gonna be a lot of, like, it's gonna be an uprising of a community of LGBTQ. And there's another sign that it's the end of times. And so that freaked me out, and it actually kind of made me mad. The dream was mad, like, dang, like she just rejected everything I say. And that's another sign that is going to be the end of times, that the Lord showed me that there are going to be a lot of people bashing Christians, and there's going to be a lot of people rejecting the word of God and rejecting what God is saying to them. So then I had then I was with my little sister, and she had her little friend with her or whatever, and we started walking, and we knew it was the end of times. I was like, oh my God. And it was just so crazy how, because since, and this is personal, and sorry Ariel if this makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm sharing this, but me and my sister, we had a rough past, and that's why I say I love her so much. Oh my God, I'm trying to cry. So since we're so different from each other, and since we've been through a lot together, we don't have, I'm not going to say we don't have the best relationship, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know how some sisters are like, oh, I love you, like we're together, like we're best friends, like we take pictures in the bathroom together, like all that. We're not like that. It's like, it's just different. It's just different. And I know some people can relate to me, but some people are best friends with their sisters. So we don't have that because we're so different. And in the dream we was together, and it was the end of time. It was like, well, what are we going to do? Who are we going to call? So we tried to call my stepdad, and it was like, he didn't answer. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what was going to happen to him. I don't know where he was, but he didn't answer. Then we tried to call my uncle to help us, and my uncle answered, and so for some reason I felt like a relief when he answered, because it was like, oh, okay, maybe we could go with him or something. I don't know what was going on, but we knew the fire was coming, and it was scary, and we was freaking out trying to go. So we was like, all right, so we're gonna go back to my house for something. I forgot what it was that we went up to my house for, probably get my phone or something. And this is a little personal. This doesn't really have nothing to do with the end of times, but my sister, like, we just hugged each other and just embraced each other, because it was like we knew, like, this was it, like we're all gonna die or something. I don't know what it was, but she just hugged me and cried, and she apologized to me. She told me how much she loved me, and I cried, and I told her how much, like, I'm sorry for the things I've done to her, and we both apologized to each other, and we just reconciled, and we just hugged, and we just cried. And she was serious in the dream, like she was really hugging me and loving me, and yeah, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. And I hope that day, like, comes where, like, we do that and we really get to sit down and talk to each other about things, and, you know. But anyways, the friend that she had with her was, she had a bottle of Patron with her. She was lit. Like my sister, she be hanging out with some lit little girls or whatever. Like she was lit. She had she had a bottle of Patron in her hand. Like she was lit. She was drinking because it was the end of time. She didn't know what to do. Like I don't know what. I was like shoot. And then she saw me and she saw how frustrated I was because I had just gave the word of God and this girl cussed me out. And I told her, like, I was telling her how the girl just cussed me out. And I think I was telling her a little bit about Jesus. And when I was telling her that she just threw the bottle of Patron, I was like, man, you might as well drink it. Like, I don't know why I tell her that, y'all. Because sometimes, like, I be out of character sometimes. Like, sometimes I be like, man, like, you drank the whole bottle. Like, you might as well drink the whole thing. Shoot, you wasted money. I'm a mess, yeah. But in the dream, that's what I told her for some reason. So she ended up just drinking the whole bottle of Patron or whatever. She was lit, she was drunk or whatever. And after that, we was walking up or whatever, and we got back to my house, and I was like, I walked in the house like, Ariel, where's your friend? Like, where's your friend or whatever? And the friend was just gone all of a sudden. Like she was just gone. Like I don't know what happened to her. So that's another sign. There's gonna be a lot of young kids who are corrupted. There's gonna be a lot like, and you know what's crazy? I want to preach this. I want to like let me start preaching. Okay. Demons do not care how old you are. Demons will enter you when you're a baby, when you're about 4 years old, and you are defiled. Like demons entered me when I was a baby. That's how I know for sure. And I will tell you that story another time because, and all this, yeah. I'll tell you that story another time. It's just crazy. So, demons don't care how old you are. They're here to kill, steal, and destroy. And they're coming to after your life. So that's why it's important to pray over your babies and stuff like that. Because y'all, demons don't care. And especially the generation, my generation, people that was born in 2000s, we all corrupted, okay? And, that's what I saw. It's going to be a lot of young kids uprising who are corrupted. So is that the last sign? Oh, okay. So another thing that God showed me, which is me by trying to get myself prepared. And this is a message and a warning to human society, to everybody. It is time now to prepare. Seriously. Because in the dream, I thought I prepared, but I didn't. And I had to turn around and try to go back. And it caused me so much trouble trying to go back. And this is in a dream. So what I'm warning you, and I love y'all, and I'm not trying to scare y'all, but it's time to prepare now because the kingdom of God is at hand. You can be in the realm of the heavenlies or in the realm of darkness, and it's time to start to gain a relationship with God. It's time to chill with God, to see who he really is and see how much he really loves you, because the time is now. All of those things that I listed are not things that's rare. Those are not things that's coming. It's going to be witchcraft, fake friends, fake Christians, lukewarmness, demons with human beings. What else did I say? I said child abusers, homosexual, LGBTQ community, people rejecting the gospel, young kids out of control. And it's time to prepare. It's time to prepare. Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack and have to go back to go find what you was missing. Because Jesus is coming, and he showed me that, like, it's that time, girl. It's that time. But I love y'all, and yeah. I have a series called Ask Aries. So if y'all want to ask me anything, go get the info in my bio, and you can hit me up, and we could talk. Like, what's up? Like, all right.